Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Charles Sebastian, and welcome you guys to another episode of the DREAMERSPRO show. We cover everything from sports, hot topics, classic debates, entertainment, and when we give you guys a first perspective on things and how we see them. And today we have, we got a show for y'all. But before we get into it, please make sure you like the video and sub to the channel. So, Max Kellerman. For those of you who've been following this channel since probably 2021, 22. You will know that I've been a huge fan of Max Kellerman, a huge supporter of his. Even though Max Kellerman has had some kind of out there takes from time to time, like the Tom Brady clip theory, Kawhi Leonard is over LeBron, Kobe Bryant, and all of these different things, right? But I've been a fan of Max, and I really came to the defense of him heavily, especially over that Stephen A. Smith situation, right? And I've always asked about him, spoken about him fondly for years and years and years. So when I heard Max was coming back to the world of sports, I was very, very excited, right? Because he was going to be talking boxing and other things. But then I heard subsequently that he was going to be working with Rich Paul. And I'm like, Rich Paul? He's going to be with these LeBron guys, you know? And a lot of people that were fans of Max also kind of like, Rich Paul? I don't know about this. But so anyway, these guys started their own podcast called Game Over, and it's been controversial, right? The thing that's pushing their podcast forward is controversy. Even Bill Simmons of The Ringer, who's spearheading this podcast, even said that he had no idea it would be this contentious and controversial, but he loves it that it's causing so much chaos within the Lakers organization and disarray amongst Laker fans, right? But this podcast, they do spend quite some time, or at least every single time they do a show, they find a way to talk about the Lakers. So anyway, this morning I was going through the internet looking for what to talk about, and I saw an article from Fadeaway World that had a headline that just damn near knocked me out of my chair. And I want to read it to you. It says, Max Kellerman claims the Lakers should trade Luka Doncic instead of Austin Reeves if they want to win a championship. And I said to myself, okay, this is happening. But before we even get into what Max had to say, today's video is brought to you by our sponsor, Prize Picks. Prize Picks is America's #1 daily fantasy sports with over 10 million members. Prize Picks makes it easy to get real money action on the sports and players you love. You pick more or less on at least 2 for a shot to win up to 100 times your cash. For example, this week I'm really looking forward to some of these upcoming games. This week I'm picking Stephen Curry for more than 29 points. I'm picking Kevin Durant for more than 27 points. I'm picking Giannis Antetokounmpo for more than 12 rebounds. And I'm picking Luka Doncic for more than 8 assists. If you're like me and you like to play it safe, you'll love Prize Picks' new feature, Flex Plays. It's the safest way to play. You can still cash out even if your lineup isn't perfect. Plus, you can double your money even if one of your picks doesn't hit. On top of this, Prize Picks puts their members first, so all withdrawals are fast, safe, and secure. When my picks hit, I can get my money as quick as in 15 minutes. So download the Prize Picks app today and use code CLNS to get $50 instantly when you play $5. That's code CLNS on Prize Picks to get $50 instantly when you play $5. You don't even need to win to receive the $50 bonus. It's guaranteed. And remember, whenever you support this sponsor, you're supporting this channel. Thank you. Let's get into it. It says, despite securing a noteworthy 141-116 win in their recent outing, the Los Angeles Lakers, led by Luka Doncic and LeBron James, have had a run of inconsistent performances lately. To address this, Clutch Sports CEO Rich Paul even presented a drastic idea on the Game Over podcast, facing significant backlash in the process. Although Paul backed off his trade suggestion, co-host Max Kellerman took things a step further by outrageously suggesting that the Lakers trade Luka Doncic instead. Jesus Christ. If I were the Lakers, I would give serious consideration to moving Luka, Kellerman stated. If you believe there's a redundancy between Austin Reeves and Luka, Luka's a better player than Austin Reeves. I understand that. Luka's a fantastic player offensively. But if you want to win a championship, I believe your best players need to be someone who is willing to play at least team defense like Stephen Curry. Steph is a bad defender, but he's a willing defender. He's a team defender. So the Warriors can field championship teams. Kellerman continued. If your best player isn't it's very hard to win a championship. There's a world in which if you're really trying to win a championship, and you're the Lakers, you go, Luka and Austin are redundant. I can go get Austin for X for Austin. I can get 3X for Luka. You might consider moving Luka. Paul agreed with Kellerman to some extent, stating that it would be easy to build a team around either Austin Reeves or Luka Doncic if they were available in trade scenario. Still, considering Kellerman's rationale, there's a reason to believe that this may not be in the Lakers' best interest. Contrary to Kellerman's suggestion, the Lakers do not stand to gain anything by trading Luka Doncic, although there is some room to criticize the superstar defensive involvement and effort. Superstars' defensive involvement and effort, when purely factoring in what he brings to the table on the offensive end, there are hardly any players who have the same impact. All right. I'm literally too tired for this. So this is what it's becoming. This is like the Tom Brady one, the Tom Brady cliff theory. The Lakers should trade away Luka Doncic because Luka doesn't give them something on defense. Did Luka give the Dallas Mavericks something on defense when they went to the finals? How much does Nikola Jokic give the Denver Nuggets on defense? I don't even know what to say, man. Look, every player has their weaknesses. Shaq wasn't a great free throw shooter, wasn't the greatest defender ever. So you worked around him, right? Nikola Jokic. Everyone has their drawbacks, as you mentioned, Stephen Curry. But you're going to trade away your cornerstone superstar and keep Austin Reeves? What? If you were to trade Luka, there are only three players in the world that you would trade him for, maybe four. Wemby, Joker, SGA, or Giannis. None of those teams are trading their stars unless something goes awry. But to say to trade Luka Doncic, bro, they just be up there saying anything at this point, man. Them dudes just up there saying anything at this point, man. They just up there saying anything at this point, man. They just up there saying anything at this point, man. Like, for real. Like, that's what they're like. I don't even know what this, like, how am I supposed to be taking this seriously, man? How am I supposed to take this seriously? Luka Doncic has never been a great defender. You think the Lakers didn't know that when they got Luka? Is Nikola Jokic a great defender? Is SGA a great defender? No. But they give you so much in other areas on the floor that you work around them. You work around them. I mean, for goodness sakes, the Philadelphia 76ers built a championship team, or a team good enough for Allen Iverson to take to the finals. They figured it out. You mean to tell me the Lakers can't build it? Just now I just heard that Kuminga just went on the market. You tell me the Lakers can't make some moves here and get some complementary pieces to build around him? Are you kidding me? Trade Luka. I'm done, man.